Hello and welcome back to the case of the Golden Idol. Last time, we solved what was happening with the two leaders of the major opposition parties in the political spectrum that we've got here. And one of them was killed, the other was framed for killing him. This, I believe, has left us in a situation where the only person who can take over is the Griffin Reborn, otherwise known as Lazarus Hearst, who is the person who tricked the Order to be making him the Griffin Reborn and to supporting him. So, we're now going to do a new world order and we're going to see what happens with this. The Triumph of Order. Let's go. Okay. We've already got 12 of 46? How do we already have 12 of 46? What happened? I see, these are the 12. Okay, we'll worry about that in a second. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, there's also a bit above as well. Can I go down again? Yes. Okay, where are we even going to start? Who's been killed? The man is not breathing, no apparent wounds. Prince of Dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love, I do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. Okay. Ah, we know you. Poor bugger, I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. An Albion Frank banknote. Citizen Mr. David Gorin. Birth year 1752, occupation enforcer of the Order Party. History of infraction and obedience. Had a secret compartment in his office locker. Denied the existence of the secret compartment. Loyal service and low ranking position to the Order Party. Plus 10 merit. Total merit plus 8. Alright. Interesting. Remember the second virtue. Remember the third virtue. What virtue am I meant to remember from this? Hello? It's a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Nicholas, I'll wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. So tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now unless you want me to write up an official report about a fourth virtue breach. Your beloved brother. Follow the virtues or people will rat you out. I've never read 1984. Is this a 1984 thing? Okay. Nicholas Maker, 1757, record keeper of the Order Party. History of infraction obedience. Labeled the protocol as being on Thursday even though it was Wednesday. Took a double-length lunch break in the office. Loyal service and low-ranking position to the Order Party, plus 4. Interesting, so he's got less than David Gorin does, despite David Gorin not truly being a real member of the, or at least was not an original member of the secret society. That's interesting. I felt in my bones that I should have drunk less, now we poor souls experience God's wrath. The tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust, and what do they even know about true art? Such a relief they decided not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. Okay, let's have a look up here. That is music to my ears, Alistair, but do control your emotions. We as arbiters of the Order must never violate the first virtue. A bunch of Albion Frank banknotes. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from the party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. Junior assistant Toby. Dr. James Turner, 1747, birth year, arbiter of the Order Party. History of infraction and obedience. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. Loyal service to the Order Party in high-ranking position plus 20 merit. Okay. Over here? What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the fourth virtue. You know damn well I keep no secrets. Bunch of Albion Frank banknotes. Dear Arbiter Coach, I am writing to inform you of our regiment's I'm writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel was seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the first virtue. Alistair Coach, 1745, arbiter of the Order Party. History of infraction and obedience. Slapped a sergeant in anger, listened to marching music in his manner, and then he gets the loyal servants one. Okay. Lots of names. Fangor Quinn. Culprit, Fangor Quinn. Birth year 1760. Charges. Claimed he had no wife. Had a painting depicting a naked person in his house. Broke his wife's favourite teapot in anger. Was observed spending a night with a neighbour's wife. Walter Keane. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance. Expelled from the party of order. Lothar Richards. Oh yeah, Lothar Richards is the father of Miss Richards from the dinner party. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests, got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. Revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter Mary and her husband Peter, evaluated as plus 15 merit. Oh, so Mary married Peter, that's interesting. Wouldn't have expected that. Josh Bailey. Left his work at Tannery early, drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat, drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak, approached a married woman with indecent offer, denied 4 times during questioning that he'd done these acts. Horace Webb. Had not held down a job since the new regime, evaluated as 60 instances of non-work, claimed he worked in his castle helping his servants clean it, possesses 15 books kept in his private library, expressed willingness to donate his castle to the party, evaluated as plus 200 merit. I see. Gideon Bell. Wears an outrageous hairstyle, broke down in tears 10 times during the questioning, has refused to start working, evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping, rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin the Sovereign. Okay. Anything else in here? We have this way. Well, that is Lazarus Hurst. Silence, you'll perform your function as much as required, and is paramount to ensure order in our new society. Is that Pip? There are worse jobs than this one, and thank good God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. Bit boring though, too bad literature is it's forbidden. I think that's little Pip. I'm honoured to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. London Gazette, 1795, March 13th. Since year 1792, when it gained a majority in Parliament and liberated our government from the multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst announced that in 2 months the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the King's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. Okay. Also, that drawing here looks a lot like the one that we saw under Brian Walker's bed in the dinner party. Okay, interesting. Virtue number 1. Oh, we have to know what the 4 virtues are, I see. I think I can do that. Remember the second virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. Brandy. And opium. Invoice. Blackbrook Farm. 3 pounds of butter. 25 pence. Delivery 6 pence. Total cost 29 pence. Yeah, I can see why that's not allowed. A violin. This must be crimes against fashion. Portraits of Gideon Bell painted by Jasmine Nightwings in 1794. A book titled Stories. A book titled Autumn Tales. Okay, we're missing something. You. I see. What's this got on it? So this is increasing something. Interesting. We knew what these were at one point, but that's okay. We can always go back if we need them. Anything else in here? No. 4 maxims of virtue. Nothing in here. Back down. Something in here. Ah, there we go. Weekly order party of People's Tribunal number 42. March 14th, 1795. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. Tribunal is opened. Each culprit's charges are evaluated and merit changes are calculated. First culprit's merit exaction starts. Second culprit's merit exaction starts. Third culprit's merit exaction starts. So what do I need to work out? This all seems pretty simple. Okay. Well, this is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's work this out bit by bit. The first virtue is... It could be emotions. It could be lust. I mean, third virtue being fashion would be okay. It did say crimes against fashion. Excessive at work. All vulgar. I think this might be art. I think this one's or beauty. This could be beauty. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back up for a second. And let's go through here. So what have we got? We have this. So this is greed. This is some sort of greed thing going on here. Right? That's what that one is. And then we saw something about that in here as well with Horace Webb. But it doesn't say what his thing is. Yeah. Okay, let's go back in here for a second. Actually, we know that the fourth one's going to include literature as well. So this is literature. This one must be excessive indulgence. Lust. One of the virtues is diligence. Which one is diligence? Probably the second virtue. I think the third virtue is beauty. Fourth virtue is... Well, actually, if this one's sloth, right? You mentioned something about this. Only hoping... Yeah, upkeep the 4 virtues. Only hoping it does not count as sloth. Bad literature is forgiven. Tobacco is not considered an indulgence. Yeah. Untidiness. Second virtue is diligence. At work, these things will be punished. Yeah, so that makes sense. I'm going to say sloth at work would be punished. First virtue could... Well, one of the virtues... truth probably isn't one, right? Moderation is a virtue then. Yeah. And then that would be excessive emotions. Vulgar music. Art. Fashion. Fourth virtue is... Untidiness at work, I think, would be there. Could be truth. You know what? It is truth. Because that way all literature, secrets, and lies. There we go. And then what's the last one? Idle? Merit? Idle? I don't like idle. I don't think idle's right. At work, idle will be punished. Mistakes. There we go. Aha. Perfect. Okay. So this is the punishment. So what we need to do now is we need to go back to the earlier ones and see what kind of punishment you got. At the secret compartment, denied the existence of the secret compartment. So it's a secret and a lie. So he had a secret and a lie, right? So he had a fourth virtue and a second virtue, which added up to a -2. Right? Doesn't seem right. That was only -2? Okay. You. Labeled a protocol being on Thursday even when it was on a Wednesday and took a double-length lunch break. So that is sloth, and it is a mistake. So you got -3 for each, I think. So I'm just going to note in here like a little -3 for a second here. I think it's 3. Let's just confirm. So we need to find somebody else who has a similar thing. Up here. Oh, we can't see any of the merit options here. Yeah, so we can't see what the negative merits are. Yeah, on you though. So we got Brandy and kept a book. Okay, so that you got -8 for Brandy and book. Okay. But book is only -1, which it might be, because this was also a lie. I guess these could both be lies. So this could be 1. Yeah, right? So that would then mean that the Brandy would be a -7 for you. Right? So, now we need to look at you and see if this adds up. Slapped a sergeant in anger, listened to marching music in his manner. Slapped a sergeant and listened to marching music. So slapped, emotion, listen to music. So that'll be that. So -7 on them, whatever that is. So if he had -7, that would be a 2. That's only 2 that he needs, which makes perfect sense. 2. Yes. Wonderful. So now we can start working things out for these ones. So let's go for Fangor Quinn. So Fangor Quinn claimed he had no wife. That is a lie. So that's 1. Had a painting depicting a naked person. So that's -3 overall. Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger. That's an emotion. That's -10. Was observed spending a night with a neighbor's wife. That's lust. So that's -17. I think you got there. -17. Okay. Walter Keane received. Flirted 3 times with different married women. So that's lust. Times 3? Or is that lust times... I'm assuming it's 1 in this case. So -7. Ridiculous headgear is -2. Claimed he had not betrayed. That's -1. So 7, 2, 1. So -10. If it's not, I know what to do. Yeah, okay. So, add an extra... So it's -24. No? Really? Let me go back to this then. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. So that is -7. Or ridiculous headgear, which is fashion, so that's -2. Claimed he had not betrayed. Well, that's -1, so that's -10. Oh, but that's 5 public events. I see. I understand. That's -10. That's -21. Yeah. So we're at -31, -32. Yeah, okay. Now I know how they're doing them. And this is why they gave you them in 2s, so that it was easier to work this stuff out. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. Well, that would be indulgence, so -7. Got angry during questioning, that's another emotion, so that's -7, so that's -14. He got +1. Okay. Plus 0, 1. Josh Bailey left his work early, so that is sloth. That's a -3. Drank excessive amounts of gin. That's indulgent, -7. Rum. Well, that's another -7. You're -17 now. Married woman. Well, that would be -24. Denied 4 times that he'd done these acts. -28. Okay. I think I found my true calling. Yeah, I think this is it. tallying up what people have done wrong and using it to mark merits against them. I'm not sure this is a good thing to learn. Anyway, it's not held down a job. 60 instances of non-work since the new regime. Well, that'll be this one then, right? So, because he wasn't working. So that'll be 60 times by 3, so we're negative 180. Claims he works in his castle helping his servants clean it. That's a lie. Negative 181. And then 15 more counts of books, so that's negative 196. He's plus 4. Is that right? I don't know. I think you're plus 04. Let's do that. Gideon Bell. Outrageous hairstyle. That's fashion. -2. Broke down questioning 10 times. Broke down in tears. Well, that's definitely excessive emotions. That's negative 70. So negative 72. This would be 5 instances. So negative 87. Rejected the request that he share information of a secret entrance. This is secret. Negative 88. Negative 88. Aha! Wonderful. So, how many years have passed since the Order Party has seized power? Well, we would find that out from just seeing here where we would get these information from. Must be from something you have, maybe? No, it'll be from the, it'll be from you. 1972, 3 years. 3 years have passed since the Order Party seized power. During a tribunal, yeah, during a tribunal, blank blank is judged to have the largest deduction in all tribunal history. Blank blank. Was that Walter Keane? No, he was only expelled. So who was judged to have the largest? Wait, that might be in the thing as well. Lazarus Hurst. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. What did it say about it here? Blank was used on him and he lost. Lost something and died. Someone. Well, I guess we've worked out who has the lowest, right, in history. Which is Gideon Bell. So, Gideon Bell. Judged to have the largest merit deduction in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment, blank was used on him. Was used on him. Is there something that says what people have used? What was used on him? Seeing what else we've got here. What do we think it might be? Souls was used on him and he lost this many. He lost 88 merit. Yeah. Execute his punishment. What was used on him? The idol was used on him. Okay. 3 years have passed since tribunal. Gideon Bell. Might not be Gideon Bell then. Was it you? It was you. Prince of Dusk. So who are you? Are you Walter Keane? Which would only be 32. It is 88. Wait a second. Wait, let me change this to a 9. 1 8 in there fixes it. Yes, that must be 88. Use the idol and he lost merit. Lost that many souls? Bones. Years? Oh. Oh, that's terrifying. The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke, Gideon Bell, was judged during a tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. So that must be what the symbol was meaning at the back. Or at least the symbol he was using. Interesting. Oh no. Scenario. Now with the slight delay in the peaceful march to the king's castle. Okay. What is this? This is crazy. Slightly dented saber with some blood on it. A man in a helmet with numerous cuts on his body, not breathing. Okay. Okay, that's Alistair Coach? Why are you not working, worthless piece of garbage? I'm doing the same thing I saw Lazarus do during the merit executions. It's got the back bit set wrong. Okay. There's the apple. This regime has to fall. It's taken everything from me. Watch is still ticking. It shows 12:15. A Navaja blade. So this is Evans, the violinist, whose instrument we saw in the previous one and who we originally saw at the bar. Capital Route Morning Report. At 8, a newfangled insurrectionist carriage passed by. At 8:30, an individual in the insurrectionist uniform passes by on a new 2-wheeled contraption. At 10:15, 2 individuals in insurrectionist uniforms pass on horses. Okay. This is Miss Richards. Dear husband, you're so brave and you've been drinking since early this morning. But what will we do now? What if the evil government men find us? Become the pure flower I know you can be for me. Edmund Cloudsley, 1788, January 5th. Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies. Well, you and I will put on a pedestal of sweetest praise and, well, I will put you on a pedestal of sweetest praise and you will become my ideal wife. How sweet. Sounds a little creepy. Sounds a lot creepy. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Mary, my uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery and I'm rich. Now your father will see me for the man I am. Let's marry, Peter. Now she sees him as brave because he's continuing his debaucherous ways. But now it's against the regime, so he's brave for it. What have I got here? I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of our late brother Sebastian, the previous proud beast steward. Sebastian Cloudsley, I see. I'll be back at the camp for our 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned, Lazarus. And then there's the seal. Worry not and continue the feast, wife. Nothing can stand in my way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. Almost empty whiskey flask, a horse racing betting slip, and a small sword. Okay. Yep, that's a ship. Okay. Where are we going now? Let's go to camp. Yes, Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Comrade Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, we will organize more search parties and find the lost. We have Blackfield Manor, Bellwood Crossings, Lover's Islet, Cloudsley Cabin, Little Mermaid Inn, Party Camp, and the Bellchaser Castle. That's a lot of locations. Lazarus Hurst. I'm just going to move those 2 around. We have D&J. David Goran. Since his success at the Mermaid Inn has proven to be a resourceful and discreet professional. Nicholas Maker. Cowardly but dutiful. Useful up to a limit. Alistair Coach. Pompous and vain, but being a military man is ready to obey and ready to kill. Walter Keane. Ambitious and inventive, but treacherous as many smart people are. James Turner. Greedy and hedonistic, requires constant material motivation to cooperate. Okay. So Lazarus Hurst was playing everyone all along, even though everyone thought they were using him somehow. Lazarus, you took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I'll make the story of your true origins known to the other party leaders. At 11:30 on May 15, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our brotherhood and poor Willard Wright met his death. Come alone and bring proof, something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me. So somebody is... so that must be Walter, I think, right? Because he lost 32 years of his life, we're assuming. Okay. Is that something? Nope. No, it is not. Let's head out. Let's head down here next. Oh. I recognize that voice. It is you. Isn't it poetic that you've fallen for the same trap you did all those years ago? Straw men are your bane. Empty musket. This is a steward. Okay. Damn you cunning devil. Ugh. Please find me in the place where we two first met. There we can talk. 2 pistols. An empty one and a loaded one. Newly invented transportation device. This Lazarus then? Oh, whoa, no. Go back down there. And in here? A scarecrow with a hole through its head. A bullet lodged in the wall. Yeah, so he thought the guy with the hat was... yes, that is Lazarus. He thought that this guy was in there with the hat on because he always wears hats. But instead, he shot through there and then this guy shot him in the back. So it's Walter Keane. White Pigeon. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after a long cooperation. I will come alone, in peace, so we can discuss your compensation. And he didn't believe a word of that. Okay, fair enough. Over here? Oh, we're... Alright, yeah, we got this one. All the Order rats sneaking around here, this is no good. I hope they will just blackmail me and bugger off. A large kitchen knife, a partially peeled lemon, and a ring of various keys. Do you think they will try to kidnap the king? Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country. That's one that says EC. So this is Lucia Smith. I see. I've instructed him to arrive at around 11:30. Most likely he'll be in the Order Party uniform. If he comes alone without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belongs to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Conceal your face, he may recognize you. Oh no, so this isn't Lucia Smith. This is Baker, whatever her first name was. I heard rumors you lost a cannon while gambling. Hand of cards, 3 Albion francs, and a stiletto blade. Nonsense, I'm not an idiot. But real men like us could have beat those Order Party ninnies even without any weapons. Hand of cards, 2 Albion francs, and a small sword. Okay. That's everything there, and then we got the church. Oh, no, this isn't a church. This is the, this is Sebastian's place. An empty cannon. Pile of mangled and burnt corpses. I see. Is that it here? I think it is. Oh. Okay, well we have all of our clues, apparently. What are we finding? Ooh. Okay. Okay, this is a lot. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Okay. So, what do we have? So somebody lost a cannon. You lost a cannon while gambling. Okay. That's fine. Back out. You shot him. So one of these is Walter Keane Shot someone. What did these do? Oh, this takes you back to the previous chapters. I see. In case you need to go back to the previous chapters to learn anything. I understand. Okay. Wait, can you go back to the previous chapters and get names? Yes, you can. Wait, maybe? Can I take the names forward? How did I find her name again? It was in the note, right? No, we've already got these names then. Yeah, because it was Mrs. Baker. No, we cannot do that. Okay. That's fine. Right. So what was the order of operations? Who was killed? So we found you. You're not dead. Although you are probably counted among the killed. There's some dead people here, some mangled and burnt corpses here. You're fine. Fine, so you're dead. Capital, Belchester Castle, Blackfields, Crow Towers, Woodshires, Port. So this person is dead. Who are they? Who do we reckon they are? So you killed somebody for the idol. Whoever this person is. Which is likely going to be James. So you killed James for the idol. Yes. Yes. Okay, so what's this area called over there? I can leave by doing that. There we go. What's this area called? Crossroads? Do I have a crossroads? I do. Right. Crossroads. They started to fight over it. So this would be Alistair and James Turner went out to try and instead they found the golden idol. They went out to try and find Lazarus Hurst. Okay. No? Is it this? Oh. No? What did they go to do then? They've gone to find Comrade Lazarus. I thought that was correct. Wait, let's go back one. Yeah, up here. Well, that's the wrong button. I know. Right, back in here. So, meant to find Lazarus Hurst. I think find was correct, right? Unless there was another thing that popped up here. What did you say? No. Okay. You haven't said anything. Numerous cuts on his body, not bleeding. Or sorry, not breathing. So that must have happened then. Maybe they didn't find the golden idol at the crossroads? Maybe they found the golden idol at here. Which is the cabin? Islet? Is it called an inn? No, so that's not what the problem was. So this is crossroads then. Well, what did he say he was doing? Let me go back to find him. What did he say he was doing? There was something in here where he was like, I'm doing something. Something personal of it and give it to the veiled woman. Something personal of yours and give it to the veiled woman. He gave the idol to the veiled woman. That's what he did, I think. Right? Because this is the veiled woman. Taking everything from me. Okay. Newfangled insurrectionist carriage passed by. An individual in the insurrectionist uniform passed by on a two-wheeled contraption. Two individuals on an insurrectionist uniforms passed by on horses. So early in the morning, Lazarus Hurst went to the this is Golden Idol. Okay. Went to the inn? No, cabin. Went to the cabin to kill someone because someone wanted to have the Golden Idol. To kill Walter Keane because Walter Keane wanted to have the Golden Idol? No. Okay. I think that's correct in a way, as in I think we got the idea. In the afternoon, blank went to the something to get back his Golden Idol. Lost years? Maybe lost years? So that's our timing report. So we know that a newfangled insurrectionist caravan passes by. An individual in an insurrectionist uniform passes by on a new two-wheeled contraption. Two individuals pass by. You're not the veiled woman, though, are you? Who's the veiled woman? Back off here. Veiled woman? That's the insurrectionist contraption, right? So they went here. Why did they go here? What were they trying to get here? You're not the veiled woman either. Yeah, so this is just like stuff there about ideal wives. What about this one? What was this one? I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of a late brother Sebastian, the previous proud beast steward. I'll be back at the camp for a 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. Okay. So he said he'd be back by 10 o'clock. I don't know what time it is. Wait, I do know what time it is now. So it's 12:15 right now. Okay, it's 12:15. That's fine. So he went to the manor to something because someone wanted to something the Golden Idol. Lazarus Hurst went to the manor to... What was he trying to do at the manor? So the note he got... Let's go back to the note he got here. Yeah, let's go back to the note he got here for a second. 32 things for me. If you refuse, I'll make the story of your true origins known. At 11:30 on May 15th, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our brotherhood and poor Willard Wright met his death. Okay. Come alone and bring proof, something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Willard Wright. Willard Wright died... When? Going back in my head. Where did Willard Wright die? At the manor, right? Did Willard Wright die at the manor? Thinking about it, Willard Wright. This is why they gave us the other things, right? Was it when I went over here that I got the other ones? Why did it give me the other ones at the top? I'm sure it gave me the other ones at the top at one point, and I've just realized it's not give. Was it when I go to thinking? Yeah, Willard Wright. This is why it gave us these ones, so I can then be like, which one was Willard? Was Willard Wright this one? Thinking. No, Willard Wright was not this one. Was he it? He must have been this one then. Willard Wright. Yes. Okay. So let's go back. So he didn't go to the manor. He went to the inn to something. Yeah. Maybe they found the golden idol at the inn? Maybe? I'm just gonna stick that in there right now. But you went to the inn. To something. What was he doing at the inn? Come alone and bring proof of something personal. Or Willard Wright. Okay. Back out here. What were you doing over here? Do you think they will try to kidnap the king? Okay. Huh. What's this? Ada Baker is here for 2 nights. Ada, yeah. And then Walter Knott is here for 2 nights. Okay. Blackmail? Went here to blackmail... No, because his name's not even on the list. So he definitely went to the inn. Because wanted to... Early in the morning. I got it. Early in the morning. Walter... No. I don't have Ada. So it has to be Walter Keaton. Went to the inn to... blackmail. Yeah, to blackmail Lazarus Hearst. Because Walter Keane wanted to have the golden idol? Because David Gorham wanted to have the golden idol? No. Okay. There's something like that happening. Someone was killed at the something early in the morning as well. So we've only found 2 bodies, right? Maybe that's the first thing I should do, is try and find more bodies. I will kill our enemies wherever I go. So he said he will kill our enemies. So did he kill someone? He must have killed someone. But he might have killed people here. Which would be fine. You, I'm fairly certain, were killed by this dude. Yeah. Because this... Yeah, I'm fairly certain you were killed by that dude. There's nothing else. There's no bodies over here. Yeah. Be back at the camp for 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. A pressing business to attend to at the property of our late brother Sebastian, the previous Proud Beast steward. Okay. Wait. But he's got the seal. The seal is what James had on him. He had the seal that James had on him. Wait a second. So this is James's horse. Yes, I understand. So this is James's horse. So you killed James. Here. I think he killed James. Instead they found... Wait, did I have Golden Idol in there? Golden Idol at the... Okay. I'm struggling, but that's okay. We have information that we're still working on. So you are obviously Lazarus, right? You'll find us in the place where we two first met. No, you're not Lazarus. Because if you were Lazarus, then you two would have not first met here. So this must be David Garn. You are David Garn. You are not Lazarus. Okay. You are David Garn. And you are Walter Keane. Isn't it poetic you've fallen for the same trap you did all those years ago? Straw men are your bane. Yeah. Okay, so. That's Walter Keaton. And that's David Garn. And that's that. So. Okay. So that's not Lazarus Hurst. Wait a second. So where's Lazarus? Lazarus isn't there. Did Lazarus die over here, maybe? Was he killed at this? No. Now I'm starting to question things. David Garn. Since his success, he's been this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Useful up to a limit. Okay. So, we got that. Okay. So, let's go back one more. So now we know that's David Garn. Let's recontextualize this one. So, Capital Route Morning Report. Newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. That's the one that ended at the manor. An individual in the insurrectionist uniform passes by on a new two-wheeled contraption. That's David Garn going to the crossroads. Not crossroads, going to the cabin. Two individuals pass on horses. Okay. So did they go to find David Garn? And then they found the golden idol at the crossroads? No. Wait, when I had Lazarus Hurst in here, it said it was almost right? Yeah. Okay. Maybe fight's the wrong word. They started to kill over it? Fight over it's the only thing that makes sense here. To try and kill? Kidnap? No, so this was find Lazarus Hurst. That's interesting. Instead they found the dead body? No, so this is Golden Idol as well. What word is wrong? Wait, is it Crossroads that's wrong? Did I just go Manor? Oh. It said they found a Golden Idol at the Manor. Okay. So the Golden Idol was at the Manor. So. This one should be Alistair Coach killed James Turner at the crossroads. I think. Right? This, I think, is David Garn went to the cabin to kill Walter Keane because Walter Keane had tried to blackmail Lazarus Hurst to get back his lost years. Aha! Wonderful. Okay. So, Walter Keane killed David Garn at the cabin. Wonderful. So now we go back. So Lazarus Hurst. Lazarus. wanted to have the... Okay, early in the morning. Early in the morning. So he leaves early in the morning. To do what? So he's the one at 8 that left. He got a note saying... Two things for me. Come... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. So let's leave back out here. You said, my employer is getting out of this blasted country. Conceal your face, he may recognize you. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Okay. So, I understand. So early in the morning, Lazarus Hurst went to the inn. We know he did that. To... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure he went to the inn. But someone also went to the manor. And Lazarus Hurst maybe went to the manor. That's the other thing. Yeah, so how did the manor fit into this? So you got the golden idol at one point. Yeah, so you got the golden idol at some point here. Went over here, cannon shot these people dead. We're assuming one of them could potentially have been Lazarus, because this is his thing. Which would mean... It could mean that you killed Lazarus as well. But I don't think it does. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get anything from that. So... Lazarus Hurst. He did go to the manor as well. Yeah, he went to the manor as well. What other stuff did Lazarus get? Did he have 2 notes? Well, he had that note, yeah, but... Yeah, he gave something to the... Did he give anything to the veiled woman? That's the question. Make your story of your true origins known to the other party members at 11:30. But he never made it to... Well, early in the morning, before noon, they went out to try and find Lazarus Hurst. And they found him. Not yet returned for several hours. They went to find him. Okay. And then you said that... What did he say to you? He'll arrive around 11:30. Just before noon. But the golden idol was at the manor. You'll most likely be in a party or in a uniform, and you said that the order rights are sneaking around here. Okay. If he comes alone, without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belongs to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Okay. What did the instruction slip say again? No, that wasn't the instruction slip. Wait a second, I'm wondering whether this is a cipher. Because this is 1795, right? You're hiding. Will pause. Nope. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if there's something like that in one of these. If there was a thing. I don't think there's a cipher in these. Wait, is there a cipher in hers? 4. Or sorry, it's him will alone you he. I was trying to see if there was something in here we could do here. I think this is just a straightforward thing. It's the instruction slip I gave you. Did you have a slip on you? Find me in the place where we two first met. There we can talk. But that's David Gorin, not anyone else. Okay, white pigeon. Huh. I'm still going back and forth on this one here. Okay. So Lazarus left the camp. Where did Lazarus go? Well, this is the aisle. This is the crossroads. That's not Lazarus, right? That's James. Yeah. So. He may have gone to the inn. He may have gone to the castle. I don't think he went to the castle. Lazarus Hurst went to the... He didn't go to the camp, and he didn't go to the castle. So did he go to the manor? No. Did he go to the inn islet? He didn't go there. So did he go to the crossroads? No. So he must have gone to the inn. To blackmail, kill, kidnap, find, or fight. To find Walter Keane because Walter Keane wanted to have the golden idol. No, Walter Keane wanted to have the golden idol. No, I didn't think that was correct. I'll be honest. Could it be Peter Battley? I don't think so. Early in the morning, Peter Battley went to the islet to something. I mean, we know that this is... Well, we can say Lazarus Hurst was killed at the manor. Right? Does that mean Peter Battley killed him at the manor? Yes? Okay. So, this is Golden Idol. Or is this ideal wife wanted to have? So early in the morning, Lazarus Hurst went to the manor to kill Peter Battley because Peter Battley wanted to have the... No. We know that's where he went, right? So what was he trying to do there? Wanted to have the golden idol. Wanted to have the ideal wife? I'm coming back to ideal wife. Is this... This doesn't make any sense, right? I'm just gonna put it in here. I don't think this is correct, but it's... In my head I was like, it could be. What do you mean 2 or fewer slots are incorrect? Wait, this is Mary? Is this Golden Idol or Ideal Wife? This is Ideal Wife. I don't know what's happening. Is this Peter Battley? No. This is Lazarus Hurst. I have no idea what the story is. Did you go to the islet? No, you went to the manor. Because you wanted to... Wait, so... Okay. He went there to... find? He went there to kill? No, he did not go there to kill. But wait, when I had find in there, find's fine. Find or kidnap are both equally correct. What? What? How can kill be wrong, but find and kidnap are correct? I guess there can be multiple correct answers. Because Lazarus Hearst wanted to have the ideal wife? What? Doesn't make any sense. Huh? Before storming the king's castle with the Order party, Lazarus Hearst led his men to Sebastian Cloudsley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary Batley, nee Richards, who was hiding there with her husband, Peter Batley. Oh. Oh. Upon entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by drunk Peter in the cannon he had won while gambling. Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and then fled the scene with Mary. His name is Lazarus. I am very, very stupid. I am very, very, very stupid. Thank you for making the game. I want to go back in there in a second, though, before we do that. So... Lazarus, you can come back from the dead. Oh, anyway. Hey, weren't you with the Order party? No, I was never part of that ghastly organization. I can take this gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. You can have 3 soy for it and call yourself lucky. Well, I'll let this play out. This was fun. If I had realized that, you know, Lazarus was resurrecting, that would have made the final bit a lot quicker. Yes, I don't know why I never questioned where Lazarus came from. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just going along with the story. So, Lazarus was being set up by... Well, anyway. Lazarus was being set up by David Garin to be in this organization. And the reason he was being set up to be in that organization was because his real name is not Lazarus. Which would have made some of it a lot easier to work out. Because it's in 1795, which is after he died, which is what I looked at, and that's why I thought the note was weird, right? Alright. No, we're not going to the epilogue yet. Back to the main menu. Or back to the previous chapter. So, this was our clue. It's not that one. This was our clue. Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies, while I will put him on a pedestal of sweetest praise and you will become my ideal wife, Edmund. 1795. Lazarus Hearst was in fact Edmund Cloudsley. Ah. That all adds up a little bit better then, doesn't it? Yup. That is... Yeah. It's obvious in hindsight, which is actually great. I like mysteries where if you know what the answer is, it makes you appreciate it more. Rather than one where if you know what the answer is, you makes you hate the game developer more. Right? You know what I'm meaning? Like, if you know what the answer is, you're like, oh, right, I see what they did there. That's kind of neat. Hiding information, or obscuring information, but not completely hiding it, I should say. Epilogue. The grand vision of a better world. What's this? When is the power of the idol in my hands, it's where loyalty to Lazarus Hearst and build the ideal society. Ah, so he did it like that, I see. Increasing something? Oh, that's the same stuff that was on the back of it when he was speaking to those people up at the top of the Order building. Brotherhood of Masks. Only one thing is worse than imbeciles. Imbeciles with power. The rich and noble have a social club with mystical rituals and other hogwash, and are so stupid that they did not realize they had some truly miraculous technology on their hands. However, they are influential and persistent and have already caused a great deal of harm to me and my goals. Walter Keane has told me more about their organization and practices. If he tells the truth and they are truly devoted to the religious entity of Griffin Reborn, I gain some powerful allies for my next move. Order Party Manifesto. All citizens are equal. All citizens must serve society to the fullest extent of their abilities. Citizens must be evaluated according to how virtuous they are. A society with internal contradictions is unsustainable, therefore it must be led by the most virtuous citizen. The king should step down, the aristocracy should be abolished. The more virtuous citizens are better able to serve society, therefore virtuous citizens deserve to gain more time on this earth, and bad citizens deserve to lose time. This is unbelievable. My pure Mary is joined in matrimony with that clown Peter Batley. She must have done it out of grief for my death. Such a hasty decision goes against every principle of virtue, therefore I consider the marriage null and void. She will come to me once she learns I still live, but for now my duties in the service of humanity take precedence. Society must be built on the principles of virtue. Only thus can it be truly great. Look at the Lemurians. Thousands of years ago, they had an empire on the banks of the seven seas. Their ancient technology continues to baffle modern science, but they became inert and decadent and forgot how to build and operate their machines. Their empire crumbled because it was built on pleasure-seeking, not virtue. It is by divine providence that I got my hands on a working Lemurian artifact, the Golden Idol. I will use its powers to set humanity on the right path by building the ideal state. Cool. So that is what was happening here. I swear it, yes, with these powers I will do whatever is necessary to build a better world. Brotherhood of Masks. James Turner, Angus McBain, Alistair Coate, Walter Keane, Geoffrey Sinclair, Sebastian Cloudsley, dead. Chester Davy, Nicholas Maker, and Willard Wright, dead. Yes, my lord, I swear my loyalty to you and will undertake whatever tasks are required of me. David, I thank you for dealing with all of the challenges relating to my death and for keeping an eye on our new ally. I do feel I've impressed him not only with the Golden Idol but also my vision of the ideal society. Come to the hideout on November 24th, we'll be ready for the next step, EC. Donate to a veteran who lost his leg in a noble defense of his homeland. Man is not breathing, half-empty bottle of gin. Okay. Thinking? Oh, what? Okay, where are we even starting? So this should be everything's... this should be easy. Because we've done all of this. This is Cloudsley. Left the idol to the Brotherhood in his will, but then... So, who was this? Was this Sebastian? Sebastian Cloudsley left the idol to... Well, but then... someone, on someone else's orders, stole the idol, accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. So this would be... where were we? So is this... is this David Garn? On Edmund Cloudsley's orders, stole the idol. The Brotherhood tasked... where are we? This is Walter Keane. To punish Edmund Cloudsley and recover the idol. Wonderful. During one attempt, Walter Keane was captured and Edmund Cloudsley convinced him to join his side. Used the idol to make himself young and infiltrated the Brotherhood. So this would be Edmund Cloudsley. used the idol to make himself look young and under a new identity of Lazarus Hurst. Then he claimed to be the Griffin Reborn and transformed the Brotherhood into the Order Party. That's also Brotherhood. I need another Brotherhood to pull it from. There we go. Brotherhood Masters, Alistair Coach and James Turner helped Lazarus Hurst seize power in the country and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from the common people and giving it to the Order Party. Right before the final showdown of the uncooperative king, Lazarus Hurst. Although you know what, I'm gonna call him Edmund Cloudsley the whole time. Cloudsley wanted to kidnap Mary Batley, but was shot by Peter Batley, and the idol was broken? Yay! I thought you just didn't know how to use it, but I guess it was broken. Thank you for playing. Wonderful. Well, with that, we have finished the case of the Golden Idol. That was quite fun. Yeah, it got better as it went on, and it kept building upon itself. I felt at the start it was almost a little too simplistic, and then they were adding ones on and on and on until it was building upon itself. It never really got too complex, but it definitely got you thinking towards the end and trying to work out how the story connected. I think me missing the Lazarus thing was almost good because it missed the or it kept the mystery of the story until the reveal at the end, which is always good when the mystery always comes together at the end. It's the formula of every crime show out there, like crime procedural, or every good one. It's the it's all the interlocking bits that they tell you all the way through, leading up to a conclusion at the end that you didn't see coming, but all the pieces were there, right? Or something that you could maybe guess, but you know, you didn't fully know until the end, which I think is cool. Are we going to do any more of these? I don't know. It depends whether people liked it. But I liked it. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in whatever we do next. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.